don't know if she would like to sit down or stand up, just whatever's most comfortable.
My feet hurt, so I'd like to sit.
She's sitting.
Please.
We can bring a stool for you to put your feet on.
Yeah. Okay.
We can get you real comfy.
So the idea of this, what's always been a big part of this program, is doing some live modeling, as we said earlier. You know, taking people just from the group, you know, people with projects or people with ideas and dreams, or just little tiny moments of inspiration, and going, well, what's going on? What's happening? But we know that Karen had a big dream.
And you are
and
here.
We are.
You are the manifestation of the dream as we're sitting here.
So we're going to do some modeling. I mean, one of the reasons we like to do modeling is often people think of NLP modeling as this kind of huge thing, and then you have to write a book and it takes 4 years and things like that. But what we've done is just do something that's just a little bit conversational, seeing if we can pull out just a few things, 2 or 3 things that are useful for people.
And you're on alert going, oh, I could use a little of that.
Yeah.
That. Right?
Because we can all be inspired. And
That's
we can
right.
all learn something.
Okay.
So Karen, we're so happy that you're here. We're so honoured. We're so happy that you're here. What an amazing full circle to have.
How is it to sit here and look out here and see this is your dream come alive? How's that?
She wrote on her wheel. Wow. Yes. This could be a very short session. It is emotional.
It is
emotional to touch into your deeper self, live your values, and create something amazing in the world. It is emotional.
And to create something, you know, where you can look here and see the dream manifested and know that this dream was going to create other dreams that are going to go out and touch the world. And that's a huge blessing, Wow. And I get to be part of this dream. That's the very best.
So I'm just going to ask with a really, very open, simple question. Tell us a little bit about this. What happened?
There you were, passion and action one day.
How did this happen? What's your story? The conference bit?
Which bit?
Anything you want to choose. I mean,
well, I suppose it started with the fact that I know NLP works.
Starts with the fact that I know NLP works. I could hold that.
And
I had a dream.
I had a dream.
That there needed to be somewhere that people could go to connect with others, like-minded individuals, because I knew from doing various courses in the past that it was very easy to do a personal development course and you're in that bubble and then you take it home into the real world and it kind of fades. Which is why I got into NLP in the first place, because I was told it was one of those things that people could actually hang on to in real life. So I did.
Wow. That's kind of amazing, isn't it? Just that. I mean, I don't know whether you've got something from this already. I have. Because I've kind of got this thing that, when someone goes, I know NLP really works. What an amazing thing. Did you see the way she said that? It's so completely in her. I know NLP really works. And I wanted to find somewhere for people. And I love this as well, because sometimes people go on a course and then they go away and then it kind of goes away. It was like a dance, wasn't it? Of kind of going, this is sort of what happens, this little dance.
That's exactly
And I don't want that, I don't want that to happen, because I know NLP really works. And I want to create this kind of place for people. Carry on. I know, I'm loving it.
And I come from a professional background in that my father was a solicitor, and he was just one of the most professional people I know. And because of that, I felt that that's one of the things that actually gives a field credibility, is having that professional element to it. because in order for us as a field to be noticed and recognised, there's a need for that professionalism so that we can be taken seriously. So this is part of that dream, alongside ANLP.
Wow.
Karen, when you say it's part of the dream, when you made this movement, for example, I'm wondering what else is in there. I'm just curious in there, in that space.
NLP personified, I suppose. There's the professionalism,
Yeah.
that's ANLP.
Yeah.
There's various projects. There's Rapport magazines in there.
There's Rapport magazine,
There's the members.
the members.
There's the NLP professionals who may not be members. There's the conference. There's the awards. The awards were they're almost like a PS to the conference, but actually they've become so important because it's about celebrating good NLP in practice and bringing that to everyone to see what's possible.
Yeah. I just like to, for me, there's a couple of things. One is to have those criteria. She goes, professional, my father, professional. Being professional is really important. Credibility is really important. So in other words, she's bringing out key criteria.
Belief and value alert. Belief and value alert.
Exactly. What really, really matters. So there's like this need. But what I love just now as well is this thing, if you do this, just everybody do this, you can populate this with your own things. But she goes, there's this.
Yes.
Look at this amazing hands. Look at her hands, how she's holding us. She's holding this dream. She goes, there's this dream, there's this, it's all connected, there's this, which is like a part of this. It's all being held. And it's all being kind of scoped and shaped and held out here in front of her. And then she goes, and there's the awards. So there's this kind of lovely
And it's so important that that.
Yeah. I get a lot just from holding parts.
Exactly.
If you hold some part of your dream, have a go at it right now.
See,
take a little bit that's your dream,
and
what
hold
happens
it
if you go like this?
and hold it in front of you.
You just hold
Whatever's
it.
there, it could be an essence, it could be just a sense of it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can put it into a symbol that kind of captures that.
Or
Maybe it's
light.
more explicit, maybe it's more alive.
And there's a kind of she's doing it in this way that is very, you can feel it in your hands when you do it.
When you move your
You
hands,
can
you go,
feel
this
it,
is the
can't
space
you?
of it. You can
You
feel
can
it.
feel, look at that, do it, look at that. Look, my dream.
But that's what we do.
That's what we do.
We hold the space.
We hold the space. Yeah.
Because NLP is all about flexibility. And the last thing I want to do, and I know people sometimes think that we're there to standardise it and make rules.
Yeah.
We're not. Our leadership model is an inverted triangle, and ANLP comes at the base of that. And we support you to go out and support your clients, your students. We are at the base that hold the space for you to do what you do best.
So there's a big kinesthetic in here, isn't there? Can you feel it? If you hold something, if you hold your dream like this, can you see how she's doing it?
And if you want to
it's
think
kind of like real spirit.
If you want to think about this as strategy for genius, how is it that I know my dream is here, and how do I stay connected to it so I don't get lost from it? She's giving us her strategy for genius. Once I have it, I can hold it, and that way I don't lose sight of it. I'm touching it and I can see it. It's not going to float away, go anywhere.
I'm not a genius.
I'm afraid you might be. I think this is the news of the day.
No, everybody but you. Everybody but you.
This is the genius of why we're here.
No, it's the genius of why we're here. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. And you kind of go, so notice how also it's leading from experience. So she goes, I know NLP works. And you can see that's right inside her body. I know. That's something I know. You can tell me this, you can tell me that, but I know. This is coming, my dream is coming from right inside my body, present right now when I'm talking to you about it. I feel like I'm amplifying. I'm doing what Milton Erickson did, which is I'm taking something Karen did and I'm kind of amplifying it so that you can get it. But that's right, isn't it? It lives right inside you. You go, I know this. Yeah. This is the truth. This is the foundation I'm standing on, this one thing. Yeah. And then I go, I want something for people. Because what I see is this, people do this, and then it goes there, and then it goes there. And I don't want that.
And I don't want that.
I don't want that.
So I want this to be here.
Yeah. So maybe you have that as well. Maybe you have an away from as well. What you don't want. What you see in the world that you want to change. And you go, for me, it's a bit like this happens. Notice it's a cause effect. There's this happens, and this happens, and this happens, and then... she didn't do that noise. I have added and enhanced this in the auditory system. Sorry, Karen. But it is. So then she goes, so then I have a dream. And I have these criteria. And notice where the criteria comes from. She goes, this is me, this is my father.
This is professionalism.
This is my family, professional.
This is credibility.
Yeah. This is me. This isn't kind of bullshit. This isn't something. Sorry. This isn't something like, I kind of put on a little bit of marketing. Can you see how completely authentic this is? This comes from my father, professional, you have to be credible. That's what I want for people.
And not only do I create a base here, right, but I also have this base in myself.
Yes.
It's replicating.
Yes.
It's replicated on the outside.
So it isn't a dream dissociated from being in the body. It's like, I know NLP works, I want to do this thing for people, and I'm holding it.
And I'm holding it.
I'm holding it right now.
I feel like I could look
others.
into this crystal ball of Karen and see these amazing projects and other dreams and connectedness.
And you're all here.
And you're here.
Is there anything else you want to add, Karen, to this? I mean, do you think we're doing justice to what you feel?
You're making it sound awesome.
It is awesome.
It is awesome.
This is the thing. It is awesome.
And nobody more than this group of people in this room and people like yourselves have the skills to do this in a very conversational, easy peasy way.
This is the thing we do. This is what NLP does.
This is the spirit of NLP is modeling. The heart of NLP is the presuppositions. But the spirit is to go out there, find things that work well, and enhance the world and replicate it through your own muscle to make it yours.
Yeah. And take on things that, so you can chunk up, you don't have to use her content, what she's used, but you can go, what are my criteria that mean the world to me and are really important to me? What's the community I want to serve and why? What do I want them to have? What do I not want them to have?
How would I hold on to my dream and stay connected so I don't lose that connection through my own personal genius? And you're all personally genius, and you are.
And how can I stay with what I know to be true? NLP works. What can I, in Karen's experience, that's it. That's absolutely, that's how it is. Anything, would you like to add anything to this? It is awesome. It is awesome.
And you are a personal genius.
And you are a personal genius, and we're all here thanks to you.
I just feel so humbled that you all turn up. And that's the thing that really touches me. You're all here for us. And to be here for the picture. Thank you. Because you're all amazing, and you are the reason that I do what I do.
Oh.
That's the nub of it.
So, and listen to that as well. Just listen to that.
Take that in.
Kind of like, I'm here for you.
You're the reason.
I'm so happy that you're here. I did this for you and you came. And that's just the most happy, moving, deeply spiritual thing for me. I did this for you. You're here. I got it right. You're here. You came. And here I am.
You're the
Here
reason
I am.
I'm
This
here.
is Karen. We see you, Karen. We bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So now, who has got something from this modeling
That you would take.
that you want to take
You
away?
say, I'll have that, I'll use that. I'll incorporate it.
Have you got like a truth that you stand on?
Professionalism.
These criteria, credibility. Have you got something you want to change? I see something in the world, you know, and it doesn't really turn out for people the way it might do. Things could be better. I wonder what I can do. You can see the whole process here.
Taking seriously.
Taking it seriously.
Taking
Yes.
it seriously, going,
Yes,
good.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It
Is that
is.
what this has done for you?
Yeah,
Yeah, right now. Yes.
It works.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so beautifully said too, and I think it also is like every one of these little places for me are like little portals, they're little
Yes.
openings of
Yes.
possibility. Okay? Was there a time when Karen thought, I don't know if this would be possible at all? There may
was
have been a
there ever
time.
Yeah, Karen, tell us about that. I don't suppose you ever had any doubts, or there were any difficulties at all with this, were there? It all ran completely smoothly, as I recall.
You were there.
So how did you, what happened during, you know, how did you stay with your dream? How did you learn along the way? I wonder if you've got any comments about that.
Flexibility is key.
No, this is a word again that's coming up a lot. Flexibility.
Flexibility.
And, well, actually, I suppose the presuppositions of NLP have stuck with me throughout, because they are core to what we do, and if we take those and we live those, then anything is possible. Because taking any one of those presuppositions at any point in time, when they're needed,
Yeah.
in those times of challenge and doubt and such things,
And I
there's
love the way
something in that.
you know, those times of challenge,
Yeah.
doubt.
Karen, could you say specifically, I don't suppose you've ever heard this question, but how specifically? It's a question I just made up. You can trademark it if you like.
You have difficulty.
It's been done.
No.
It's been done.
So can you say particularly a presupposition, or like
Yeah,
when one
exactly.
of the NLP presuppositions worked for you in a time of doubt and difficulty? So now we're doing the downside a little bit of this. So every project has its challenges. Every dream, things happen, don't they? Life happens and things pop up that you didn't think were going to happen, and it doesn't always go so smoothly. So this is really interesting what she's saying. So on one hand, she kind of goes, I've got this idea that flexibility is really important. So in other words, she's got this key thing. Again, it's a criteria. She goes, I'm going to find my way. If not this way, then that way. If not that way, then, you know, there's kind of something that's moving in the system all the time. Flexibility, flexibility.
And then connecting that to going, oh, well, the presuppositions sort of help me live the flexibility.
Yeah.
It gives me a pathway of living the flexibility,
Yeah.
having a place to go, well, am I assuming that I have the right map? Am I assuming the map is the territory?
Yeah.
Am I, you know, yes.
So is there anything you say, like a particular, you know, so something where you go, it's like a little mantra to you or something. You go, yeah, I always think this.
You can
No failure, only feedback.
And Karen, do you say it in that tone of voice?
Voice.
Because that's actually quite an interesting tone of voice, isn't it? When we were thinking about the energies, you know, the warrior, you know, the lover, the humour.
I
She
do this
says
for
it
you.
like kind of like, oh well, there's no failure, only feedback.
There's no failure,
Which
only
is just
feedback.
lovely. I love that. I love that. Is that the tone you do it in?
Sometimes. It depends on the feedback.
Yeah, listen, you've got that tone again. So in your own internal dialogue, there's a little tone to take. You know, when things start to go wrong, what an interesting tonality to go, oh yes, oh that's that thing, all right, that's where we are.
That's what, when you hear the, you can't do it, you can do it, Skippy. You can do it.
This is Judy's. Now what your thing is, so I've got two things from Judy, in moments of doubt and kind of the dark night of the soul. One is,
you can do it, Skippy.
And the other thing is that I was once someone was on the phone and having a problem, whatever, and Judy's on the phone. It's like 7 in the morning or something. She goes, just go with the flow, baby. Just go with the flow.
They were going, what are you going to do? And everything was out of their hands anyway. It wasn't anything they could do. So I just go with the flow.
So now we've got this one.
I do that one.
There's no failure, only feedback. There's no failure, only feedback. I remember.
That should be one of the presuppositions of NLP. Go with the flow.
Go with the baby. You got to say baby.
Baby.
You gotta go, baby.
Go with the flow,
Baby. Right.
Anything else of the presupposition? So that one comes into your internal dialogue. There's no failure, only feedback. But she says it in a kind of fun way.
Playful way.
herself.
Playful.
What else? Is there any other thing that?
I think the other one that's really key for us being ANLP and me, is respecting another person's model of the world.
Respecting another person's model of the
And I
world.
think it's one of the ones that we sometimes forget.
Yes.
Because we do all have our own models of the world. It's one of the first things we learn in NLP. And when some of the less good things happen in the NLP field,
The less good things.
it comes back to, in my opinion,
Yes.
Mm.
not respecting another person's
Yeah.
model of the world.
That's true.
And what does respecting another person's model of the world do for us, Karen? What will that
What does that allow you
What
to
will
do?
what will it make more possible for us all?
It allows that flexibility
Yeah.
and flow. Because it is,
Yeah.
we're all
Okay.
in the same,
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, we're all in the same field, and when we chunk it up enough, we're all here because we all believe NLP works.
I always love the metaphor. This is the one that I love, the metaphor of, different species of birds. They might not mix their flocks except when they go to drink water. They may go to drink water, all the different, variations in flocks will show up because they have this shared interest.
And that's what I say. So we just changed the metaphor slightly for the new website. But in my book, I write about the beauty of us all being individuals. So it's like a daffodil. And the beauty of that is that, every daffodil is unique. It is beautiful. That represents every single one of you. If you're driving in the Netherlands or somewhere and you see a field of 50,000 daffodils, oh my God, the impact that creates. And that's what I believe we have as a field. We all have something unique to give to the field. And when we can be seen by a vast number of people, we're going to make that impact.
Great.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you so much. That's amazing. So that's a little bit of what I call modelling light. L-I-T-E.
Like Coca-Cola Light is modeling light.
Because we're just like really having a bit of a chat.
Conversation, right?
But I'm slowing it down enough. I'm capturing things. I'm capturing words, key words that have that kind of juice in them.
Key movements.
And gestures. I'm trying them on myself. So in other words, I'm all the time going in and going, what's she doing? If I do it, what does that do to me? That's what modelling is. Stepping in, doing something, sensing the difference that it makes to you. And going, shall I have a bit of that? That's really great. I love this, holding my dream here. I really like that.
And staying connected to it.
Yeah.
Because I can hold it. If it's only here, it's great. But sometimes I may forget to stay sort of connected and start wandering off the path. But man, if I have it in my hands, I can feel it and see it.
And to end on this glorious
Beautiful
vision
strategy.
of the daffodils, a wordsworthy vision
So if we move from, if we move to that spiritual place, I mean, this is where the metaphors come, right? Who am I in service to? And that's where the metaphors come, or the symbols come, in terms of the field of daffodils, right? Who am I? Who am I in this? I'm a daffodil. Beliefs and values. No, I know it works. I don't just believe it, I know it. I mean, now I've got it in my muscle. That's knowledge. Not just, I think it might be useful, or I think I know it, or I know it from the neck up. She's showing us right through the muscle, right?
And if you're stepping in, you feel that kind of neuromuscular kind of absolute presence. So the words, the body, the gestures, the tonality, they're all one. This is how you know Karen's all in one place right now.
That those energies are all
there. It's lovely, really beautiful. It's like Karen's dance of her dream coming true, making a dream come true.
So if Karen's dreaming this, then please keep sleeping for a while, because we're having a really good time.
We are. So thank you very much, Karen.
Karen.